Hi everyone, I'm here today with a video on the new Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette. There's so much buzz every time Kylie releases a new product. I have a whole video trying their holiday collection and a bunch of other products. I will link that down below. I'm a huge fan of the eyeshadow palettes that I have. Don't love the lip products, but love the cream eyeshadows. And I love the palettes. So I was really excited when I saw that she was coming out with a whole other palette full of beautiful peachy tones. There's some beautiful shimmers in here. You have this fun blue over here, a nice array of mattes and shimmer shades. So of course, when I saw this was going to be released, I set my alarm, ordered it as soon as I saw that it was available. So this palette retails for $45. So it does come with a little fluffy blending brush. This is very similar to the MAC 217. It is pinched here. It's nice and fluffy. I think the brush is great quality. It reminds me a lot of my MAC brushes or Sigma brushes that I've used. And this is what the palette looks like. You do have, like I said, some mattes and some shimmers. This retails for $45. It does have a mirror, and the mirror is actually pretty nice quality. It's a great quality mirror. You do get 12 shadows here. So for the price, I feel like you get a lot for $45. So price point I think is good. It's very similar to like an Urban Decay price point, 12 shadows, $45, plus you get a pretty nice brush with the mirror. So I was very excited about this palette. It came in yesterday, and I was watching Snapchat, and Stephanie, or Babs Beauty, was showing this on her Snapchat, and she mentioned that a lot of people were asking her how the palette smells. And I was like, how the palette smells? Like, does it smell like peaches or something? I don't know. So I smelled it because I was curious. It literally smells like paint thinner. Now I can't imagine that that is good for you, that it smells so bad. You guys know, if you follow me on Snapchat, that I got a couple of the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I've always wanted to try them. I honestly stay out of all the drama of, you know, who's mad at who and who has done what to whoever. I just stay out of that drama because my job here as a beauty influencer is to try a bunch of makeup and let you guys know my thoughts, you guys know my reviews, show you how they work. So as far as like any drama, like, don't leave it in the comments because I'm not about the drama of it. I just really wanted to try the colors of the Jeffree Star. Now those smelled awful. They smelt very chemically, and the colors were beautiful and it wore beautifully on the lips. I liked the formula on the lips, but the smell is absolutely horrendous, and it did last on my lips for probably about 30 seconds to a minute after I applied it. I could smell it very strongly when I applied it to my lips, and the smell lingered for a little bit. Everyone says it's supposed to smell like root beer. Some people say it's supposed to smell like black licorice. Mine smelled straight up like chemicals and nail polish. It was really bad. This smells horrible. It smells like paint thinner. It honestly smells like paint thinner or very toxic paint smell to it, which is a little concerning, obviously, because you're putting this on your eyes. Now, there are moments where I can have it this far away from my nose and I don't smell it. When I go up close, it's very, very powerful and very, very chemically paint. Like, what is that stuff? What is the stuff that you use to thin out paint? I can't remember the name of it, but that's what it smells like. It's very, very strong. Now, when I was applying this to my eyes, I definitely could kind of smell it on the brush a little bit, and I could smell it for a little bit while I was applying it. Now that it's applied to my eyes, I definitely don't smell the smell anymore, but it is a little bit concerning. You don't want your makeup products to smell like paint thinner or nail polish remover or plastic. I don't smell it on the outside of the cardboard, so I don't feel it's the packaging. I think it's the actual shadows that are smelling a little bit not so safe. So that's one thing that was like kind of a massive bummer, I guess, because when you spend $45, even if you spend $10, you don't want your makeup cosmetic products to smell like plastic, or not even so much plastic, but like toxic chemicals, which it does. So that's a little bit frustrating. The colors are absolutely beautiful. If you guys would like to see a dupe video where I could show you like Makeup Geek or ColourPop shadows or drugstore shadows that are very comparable or the same color as these, then please give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments, because I really want to do that video for a lot of reasons. So let's get into, this is the fourth look that I did on my eyes today. Like I literally started applying them, didn't like the way it looked, washed off my face, did it again, washed it off, did it again, washed it off. These shadows are so pretty, and I see the swatches on Instagram. I don't know if I got a like bad batch of shadows, but I don't find that they're very pigmented at all. I feel like I had to keep packing. Some of them swatch okay, but apply really bad with the brush. Some of them don't swatch great at all. I had to use a ton of FAQS Plus to get this green color on my eyes. So I just don't feel that they're very pigmented. I feel like the more foiledy, shimmery shadows, Makeup Geek has almost the exact same color. ColourPop just came out with a bunch of pressed shadows. That blue is very similar to this blue, and I just honestly was so frustrated. I'm going to show you coming up here, if you are interested, you can keep watching, how I was applying them and how it just like blended and faded away to nothing, or I was having to pack a ton on there. It's just not pigmented. It's not what I saw on Instagram, so I'm a little disappointed. I hope that this is just a bad batch. But yeah, I was really underwhelmed, and like I said, her other 3 eyeshadow palettes I absolutely love. They are pigmented, they are creamy, they blend so easily, hardly any fallout. These ones, a ton of fallout, super chalky, not very pigmented, hard to blend, hard to build up. I mean, I ended up going for other colors to build up the outer crease or the outer V, because this shadow, like no matter, this one, no matter how much I built it up, it just didn't build up to anything very deep. I even tried applying that all over my lid, and when you finger swatch it, it swatches beautifully, but when you go to apply it to your lid, it literally will just, if you blend too much, it blends to nothing. And I'm not like an over blender. I don't feel, there's some, like Jaclyn Hill, that girl blends like a dream. She is the master blender. I definitely am not a master blender, but I blend, you know, a normal amount, and it just blended away to nothing continually. So that is my first impressions. I'm bummed. I'm really bummed. I really wanted to love this palette. I feel like I gave it a real fighting chance. My eyes kind of hurt after applying and reapplying and taking off the eyeshadow 3 or 4 times. I just feel like the mattes blend away to nothing, and I feel like the shimmers are just not very pigmented. And I'm just bummed. I'm bummed that it smells bad. I'm bummed it smells like chemicals. I'm bummed that the shadows just weren't as good as her other palettes. Her other palettes are amazing. The Burgundy palette, the Holiday Collection palette is amazing. And so these were just a massive fail for me, and I'm bummed. I hope that if you got this palette, you got a good one. Maybe I just got a dud. Do yours smell like chemicals? Do yours perform well? Let me know. I just had a massive struggle with these shadows to get anything to blend beautifully or to apply pigmented. I used so much FAQS Plus just to get this green color to show up. I probably did like FAQS Plus, got a bunch on my brush, FAQS Plus again, applied a little bit, and then I had to repeat that multiple times just to get this intensity where I feel like I have Makeup Geek foiled shadows that it's like one swipe and it's bam. You don't even need FAQS Plus. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Have you tried it? Please keep the comments very nice. I know that Kylie Cosmetics has a huge fan base, and I totally respect that. I love a lot of her products. I'm not bashing her. I'm not bashing her line or anything. I'm just saying this palette smells like chemicals, and it just didn't perform as well as her other palettes. So for me, this was a massive fail. It was a pass. They don't offer returns, so I can't return it. If I could, I would. That's just kind of my thoughts on the Kylie Royal Peach palette. I would love to know your thoughts if you picked it up. Leave them in the comments below. As always, make sure you are leaving respectful, kind comments. This is a positive place where we just empower each other. We empower other women. We empower men. If you're watching this, we're kind to each other. We don't need to bash each other. We all are entitled to our own opinions. Keep them respectful. It's always very controversial to talk about Kylie Cosmetics or Jeffree Star Cosmetics because people have such strong opinions. It's great to have a strong opinion. I just ask that we're respectful, no name calling, no bashing, love one another, be kind. That's all I have to say. It's always a little scary putting up anything about these brands if you don't like them, or even if you do like them. I love a lot of her products. This was not one of them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and thumbs up this video if you want to see dupes for those colors. I will search for some good dupes. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.